Blackmore.
What's up, y'all? Blackmore here, back at you with another history behind the fighting styles. And this time we're going to be taking a trip back into Southtown territory, mainly going back to Fatal Fury, and I feel we really need to discuss the Wild Wolf's brother more than anything, because he is such an underrated character, and the person I'm talking about here today is Andy Bogard. Yes, we're going to be discussing Andy's fighting style along with the concept of how the way ninjutsu actually really comes hand to hand together, and why is this particular ninja of Fatal Fury just a strictly empty hand fighting style. Well, what I'm going to be going over here today is not only Koppojutsu and Taijutsu and Ninjutsu a little bit, how the way all of that ties in together for Andy as a character overall. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode, folks. Check it out. Koppojutsu is a martial art within Ninjutsu that focuses mainly on attacks aimed at an opponent's skeletal system. The term Koppojutsu translates roughly to the art of attacking or manipulating bones. This martial art teaches practitioners to break or manipulate bones and joints, targeting specific vulnerabilities in an opponent's structure. In a fight, the goal is to exploit the opponent's structure by destabilizing their skeleton. Like I mentioned earlier, this could mean breaking a bone, dislocating a joint, or applying a lock to render an opponent helpless. Unlike striking-based martial arts, Koppojutsu minimizes the need for strength, focusing instead on timing, angles, and the skeletal weakness of the opponent. Andy's techniques, like his iconic Zayaken or Shoryudan, reflect Koppojutsu's focus on rapid pinpoint attacks that pretty much immobilizes the opponent. His fighting style is a blend of ninjutsu speed and power, translating Koppojutsu's philosophy into flashy, powerful moves suited for video game combat, which this perfectly fits. Since his approach is more focused on the Taijutsu aspects of ninja empty hand fighting, compared to Mai's actual traditional ninjutsu ninja-like technique ways. Think of characters like Guy Sensei and Rock Lee from Naruto. It's what role Andy fills in that aspect. The roots of ninjutsu can be traced back over 1,000 years to Japan's Iga and Koga regions, where mountain-dwelling clans developed these arts for self-defense and stealth. While many view ninjas as mythological or merely spies, they were real people trained in survival, intelligence gathering, and guerrilla warfare, like I mentioned before in several videos in the past going over ninjas being real or not. They fought alongside the samurais and would be sent to the enemy backlines. Among the techniques ninjas developed, Koppojutsu became essential because of its direct, effective approach in dealing with armored opponents, such as the samurai. So of course they will figure out a way to fight samurais after spending so much time with them themselves. So the practitioners do this by targeting bones and joints to quickly incapacitate opponents or cause significant damage with minimal effort on their part. Taijutsu has more in common with Koppojutsu and Ninjutsu than you think. It's a martial art that focuses on one's body to control an opponent, coming all the way from Japan, emphasizing fluid and powerful movements without relying on weapons, a core fundamental skill for ninjas. Koppojutsu is often seen as an extension of Taijutsu, closely tied together. It adds techniques that focus on specific weak points that are different but share a foundation together. So all three of these things, Ninjutsu, Koppojutsu, and Taijutsu, really complements Andy in that aspect for his overall character and fighting style, which pretty much makes him one of the deadliest empty-hand ninjas of the Fatal Fury series. Andy Bogard, I cannot stress this enough that he is such an underrated character who really just, in a sense, it always feels like he's a little bit living under Terry's shadow, but it's already appropriate as it is because he's a ninja anyway, so I guess the shadows is where he really wants to be more than anything. But overall though, I do enjoy going over his fighting style, and the last time we talked about Koppojutsu was a long time ago, mainly with Nina's video, and even that was barely scratching the surface of things. So it was a nice refresher to learn some new things, not only with this particular fighting style, but also the overarching thing with ninjutsu overall. So this actually helped me learn even way more than I did before on that aspect alone. So this was a pretty nice thing. So hopefully we end up seeing Andy show up in some aspect in City of the Wolves. Hopefully, since we did get that promo art teaser of Terry, Joe, and Andy way back, I want to say probably last year's Evo or this year's Evo. So one of those time aspects. I've been losing track of time. But anyways, hopefully we end up seeing this this particular ninja show back up in a game, at least, since his fiance is already there. It would be more appropriate if we actually see him show up too. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on any new videos coming to the channel, y'all. And if you want to join the Discord too as well, we'll have that in the description too, and along with the link tree if you want to follow me on any other social media platforms out there. Hopefully hopefully you enjoy what I got in store for y'all next week. So stay tuned and stay excited, because you are going to be getting that Tai Chi video from the community post that I posted sometime today or last night, I believe. But by the time you're seeing this video, it's already Friday. But anyways, look forward to that Tai Chi video. And I have more in store that I'm going to be doing community votes on, seeing what you guys would love to see me end up covering fighting style aspects for these fighting games. So stay tuned. But anyways, don't want to take up too much of y'all time. Blackmore here, signing out. Catch you later, folks. Peace.
The study of Kung Fu fighting is ongoing. Don't ever hope to master all of them. So be careful.